Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Morning Coffees with James. Oh, excuse me. This segment I'm going to be calling Evening Cigars with James. I'm James, and this is my evening cigar. Oh, let's get a good puff. Or as H3 likes to call him, excuse me, I almost said something offensive. A big turd in their mouth. Because you already are a turd, you fucks. Today I'm going to be talking about something I've been thinking about recently, about the gun issue in this country. And it's not the issue with that we have too many guns. No, we don't have enough guns. It's the gun laws that we have. And the infringements on it, and how slowly we're getting towards gun confiscation, where they're sending men with guns to get my guns. Now you may be thinking to yourself, every time they mention the AR-15, the assault weapon, they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. And I'm going to tell you this up front, the AR does not stand for assault rifle. It stands for Armament Light. Armament. Armament. Look it up. You have Google at your fingertips. Look it up. I own a similar version of the AR-15. It is the WS-15, which stands for Weston Smith, but it's the SW-15, which is Smith & Wesson. You get where I'm coming with this? Just because it looks like a assault weapon doesn't make it an assault weapon. And every time the mass shootings happen, and every time there's a shooting, everybody keeps throwing up the whole... There. Everybody keeps throwing up the whole, the Swiss Army knife of weapons. Yes, which technically it is, which Governor Gruesome Newsom talked about. And he was appalled that they were comparing the Swiss Army knife, which, by the way, can kill people, too. I mean, it has a corkscrew on it. But they were appalled because you can attach different things to, again, think about this for a moment. And I'm gonna mention this other thing, too, in just a minute. They drive the whole emotion thing through this. And I think my friend Lindsay and I discussed this a while back. It's the fact that they have no idea what they're talking about, and they're making the AR-15 seem like a big, scary gun. Like this big, scary thing that it needs to be banned and all this stuff. And it's like, there's larger calibers out there than 5.56. 5.56 is just a rifle round. And it shoots from a long distance. There's 45/70 government. I think that's right. I could be wrong about that. I'm also fucking tired beyond recognition, so forgive me. They have 5.5. It's not 5.56. They have 7.62, which is the AK round, and that's larger than the AR-15, and shoots a little bit quicker, as well. And no, the government 45. There's 308. There's larger rifle rounds than the AR-15, 5.56. Like, I don't really understand people's lack of education when it comes to guns. Anytime they mention guns, ask them what they know, and if they say, oh, I don't know, and it's like, no, because you're driven by emotion. Everybody who's been scared of guns, it's been driven by emotion. The ghost gun, it's a 30 round magazine clip that shoots, guns, and the matter, this is how they exaggerate it, and I have to act this out. The scary AR, it's a 30 round magazine with guns, and it shoots quick bullets, and it just blows everything up, and it destroys everything, and it kills with it's like Holly, and it's like, no. Don't you fucking people understand? There's no such thing as a ghost gun. That sounds like a fucking Ghostbuster weapon. That sounds like a child would make that up. A child. Like big scary words, which by the way, magazine and a clip are two fucking different things. A magazine is something you see like a cop carry, like for their pistol, for their modern day pistol. A clip is, if you've ever seen the movie, I don't want to use Saving Private Ryan, but like a Mauser clip. It's basically, it's just like bullets attached to a little piece of metal, and they push the bullets in, and the clip comes out. That's what that is. You know, and I'm tired of people fucking thinking they know. And that's another thing, too, that goes into the issue yesterday. I was talking about, like, the arrogant smugness of the left, which they refuse to not think about. You know, don't critically think. Which is just so fucking blatantly stupid. You know, this is another issue why we need to critically think. We're lacking it nowadays. You know what I mean? People are driven by emotion. The same thing with this, like, stop eating red meat movement. It's like, fuck you, no. I'm not going to be a vegan. You want to be a vegan? Fine. Fine. But let me live my life. Let me eat my meat. Let me eat my meat, okay? I'll eat vegetables. But then again, it's you have, what's her name? Gretchen Gutenberg or whatever the fuck her name is. I don't know. I don't care. It's the, how dare you? I am a child coming up here. Shut the fuck up. You're 18. By the way, she's 18, so I can make fun of her. Gretchen Gutenberg, I think it is. I don't know. Thunderberg. I don't fucking care. You know. You know, she's 18 now, so I can make fun of her all I want. You fucking hack. Fucking, you know, you're not an expert, by the way. And all the but you know, they had this thing out there where all the animals, like, she now wants to talk about, oh, our eating meat is causing global warming. What isn't causing global warming? Are you gonna put guns into global warming? We must stop it, global. You don't understand the war. You can't fucking shut the fuck up about global warming. It's a fucking hoax. You talked about global cooling, you talked about global heating. It's a fucking hoax, folks. I'm starting to believe it is. I really am. I do believe in climate change, yes, but I don't think it's man-made most of the time. I really don't. You know, which, by the way, I'm so tired of people labeling animals as either weak or strong. It's like, yes, we understand that predatorial animals like lions and tigers and bears, oh my, are predatorial and they're strong and they rip deer apart. But deer are not this weak creature. Neither are groundhogs, which I'm looking at right now. Neither are, you know, badgers. Neither are, you know, elk. They fight. They have testosterone. They fight for their mates. They fight for their lives out there every goddamn day. Mooses, too, fight against wolves. It's a big groundhog. That is a big old groundhog. We got groundhogs here. Hey, how's the weather? I guess it's not Phil or Gus. It's the one from Joe Cartoon's Groundhog Day 1. I just get so annoyed with the whole, you know, every time, you know, and again, I'm going to go into conspiracy theory land, so brace yourself. I really believe that they're pushing all this narrative shit and wrapping it up around the idea of global warming is to make us stop eating red meat, to make us stop eating, you know, because the rich, you know, they don't want us to eat organ meat. They don't want us to eat, you know, to have freedom. They don't want us to have any kind of freedom or own anything. You know, why do you think I don't own a fucking house? Why do you think I don't own, someone owned this car, but I want to own something. I want to purchase something and own it. The only things I own are the things in my room, and that's it. Like, I don't care if I have to rent in a house or an apartment. I don't mind that. That is my living space. I'm on my own. I'm thinking about getting a trailer. Like, getting the money together and just getting a goddamn trailer and live in it. And live in a goddamn trailer. I know people out there go, you live in a trailer. It's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't have to deal with fucking neighbors then. I can go wherever I goddamn please and please wherever I goddamn go. But I'm tired of Gretchen, what's her face? I don't even, oh, another groundhog. It looks like the mate. Or it could be the child. I don't know. He don't care. I'd say distract them. But anyhow, it's... I don't know, I'm just so fucking done with these fucking people. They need to shut the fuck up. And this is the problem. Like, this is like... I get it. You and again, you gotta realize they're using your emotions against you. You know, the how dare you? It's like, how dare I? How dare you? Don't ever tell me what to do, child. You know. And this is the hypocrisy of everything about our world. We will listen to an expert talk about the good things like global warming, how we gotta stop violence, when the narrative is right in their favor. You got gun control, stop eating red meat, global warming, this and that. And then when the narrative goes against it from a child, it's like, oh, you're just a child. No, you're a child. You're a child. No, you don't listen to me. You need to go to school. It's like, well, then what about getting Gretchen Gutenberg over there? You know what I mean? Thunderberg or whatever the fuck her name is. That ugly child. That's what she is. She's an ugly fucking child. She's been beaten with the ugly stick, and I don't care if she has autism or not. I have autism. I'm sorry to say it. Why do you think I'm an asshole? It just bothers the fuck out of me. I'm just so fucking tired of these people. I'm gonna eat my red meat. I don't care if they increase the price. I'll hunt. Or fuck you. I'll find cheaper meat. But don't threaten me. Ever, and again, these people are looking for a fucking fight. They don't realize how much pushing they're doing until they're gonna fucking they're gonna push so fucking hard. The opposite side's not gonna push back. They're gonna fucking punch, and they're gonna keep punching until your fucking head is nothing more than a pile of mush. A bloody fucking mush. Unrecognizable, too. I love cigars. I really do. I really do like cigars. I know I've been smoking way too much of these, but in the morning and in the afternoon, you know what? I like smoking them before work, too. After I work out, and I just like to do it. I'm turning into like what Arnold Schwarzenegger should have been. You know what I mean? A better version of Arnold. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. And hear the lamentation of the women. God damn though. Fuck. Well, that's the end of that. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm just tired of the globalists. I'm gonna make a t-shirt that says, save the planet, kill a globalist. Tell me what you think. Should I? I think I should. Peace.